Well, 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 if it isn't Mr. Nsacco, thought I'd jump out of this game and see what the top tier chads are up to, man. And alright, man, so we got Nsacco. Looks like he took a round 1 loss by his health up here. Now currently picking between Mass Produce Wasp, Wasp Swarm, Strike Spesh. These cards all a little bit odd, to be honest. Maybe Wasp Swarm gonna get picked up by either player. Let's just check out what's actually going on. So we have a whole lot of Crawlers, plus Steel Balls on Sacco's side. He's playing some Rhino Specialist. So just an outwardly aggressive opener coming out. Not super unexpected. We had quick supply on red. So maybe unsurprising that red took the first round win. Standing with Chaff, Arc Lights, nothing on the flanks yet, obviously. And the Steel Balls. And I'm guessing the round is actually still going on right now. But we're just a bit ahead because of when we joined. So I'll wait until player selects here. Ooh, Strike Specialist coming out from Sacco, man. And not just that, but a happy little upgrade on some of the Steel Balls here as well. So potentially holding on to those guys, man. Crawlers come down. Just a ton of Crawlers. Upgraded Steel Balls. Holding on to supply. We're going to start flanking with some Neds over here now as well. Okay. Oh, wow. And red actually went with improved Wraith, dude. And he's just going to drop a Wraith straight away. On the very first round, dude. You don't often see that, man. You don't often see that at all. Someone dropping Wraith on round 2. It's definitely quite dicey. He's just going to try and run in, just Mongo into the base. Or at least really distract these Steel Balls by Mongoing these Crawlers forwards. See if he can just connect some of them to building, but with the improved Wraith, man. Red kind of has Sacco's number here. Now these Crawlers are going to be a big pain for these Steel Balls. They're going to distract him a lot over here, so maybe we even get a win on this side, as long as these guys stay distracted. See how that goes. Crawlers doing a lot of distraction work here as well. Allowing these blue Steel Balls to get a decent amount done before they drop. Ah, damn, dude. These balls are not going to go for building. They're not going to go for building. Oh, that's so bad. Well, either which way, man, the Wraith was always just going to take the W, I guess. So it's not like the end of the world. This doesn't work out, and wow. That one pack of Crawlers actually killed the entire unit of Steel Balls. Steel Balls really, really quite garbage against Chaff. In case that wasn't obvious already. So the Wraith didn't quite get a level. Be intriguing now to see how much red actually pushes the Wraiths here. It does pick up a second one. We see Mech Rage come out on the Crawlers. And we are speeding things along now to try and catch up to where the replay is really at. Ton of Marksmen come down as well, by the way. Just to try and deal with these Wraith boys. And while they're going to find some success, it's going to be quite limited. Scorpion also dropped as well for red. Okay, so hopefully we won't skip deployment phase again here. Okay. Nice, we finally caught up. So Enhancement Module comes out, we see that come out on a level 2 Rhino. Oh god, yeah, Sacco's actually playing Rhino Specialist, man. So it's the 73k health, level 2 Rhino coming down. There's really not a lot on red that can stop this. Normally Steel Balls do okay into Rhino, but with it being level 2 and Amp Core, they're going to have to connect very, very cleanly indeed on this Rhino. To force the kill. Like if the Rhino is running at them as they begin to connect, it's kind of already over for the Steel Balls, right? They've got to connect so well. Get the second Rhino down. We're going to do a Rhino blob here in middle and maybe just try to run them to a base. Ooh, we're going to try and run them through the Scorpion and hope that these Crawlers do enough to distract the Scorpion and get this guy in. It's actually multiple Rhinos coming out from Sacco. Dude, this is cool. Oh my god. I mean, you don't often see Rhino rush strats in this way, in this kind of pattern. At a higher MMR, usually you see like a block of 3 or 4 Rhinos, like plus an Overload or plus Wasps. And you have the kind of battering ram strategy where you then rush them into a building. Having them super spread out like this is more indicative of like a self-destruct strat. But there's no self-destruct tech available. Alright, man. Rhino is actually going to get chunked down in the end. It does aight, but that opens the door for the other Rhino to make it to base, which is huge. These Steel Balls taking almost no damage from the Wraiths at this point. The Marksman also taking a hell of a long time to kill this Wraith. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Amplifying core on this Wraith is making it exceptionally tanky against these Marksmen. Wow, it actually just lives. That was a lot tankier than I thought it would be. What the hell, man? Amplifying core early on, man. Really no joke. Okay, intensive training comes out from Sacco. That's some instant upgrades on this Rhino. Goes straight into photon coating. So immune to hacks. Not immune to slows. That's the only power armor. Doing that. Gonna rush it off into this side. Surely you gotta think we're gonna see... Wow. No aerial specialist on the Marksman available. We're just going heavy, heavy Rhinos here. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we also picked up Strike Specialist earlier, so the flanking job is gonna begin. With the Rhinos as well. Oh my god. Dude, this is so unorthodox, man, for a high MMR game. I kinda love it. Okay, Degenerate Beam. Does Photon Emission make your guys... Okay, it does. Photon Coating actually protects the Rhinos from Degenerate Beam as well. So maybe Sacco was expecting Red to drop the Degenerate Beam this turn and was hoping to counter it on the same turn. But Red actually holding on. Looks like he's not going to pick it up this turn. And this is a major, major change of plans. Investing in the balls. No steel ball range is a bit curious. When you see such an amalgamation of Rhinos chasing you down last round, you sort of expect it. Okay. Missile going to slow down this guy. One steel ball is going to make it into latch on this middle Rhino here. Which is actually going to be quite devastating, I think. Unless it takes a detour to slap this guy. It might actually just secure the kill on its own. Oh my god, it does. It actually does. Oh my goodness. That's really bad. That was like the one thing Sacco had going for him on this round. And it just doesn't pan out. It doesn't quite distract all of the balls to the side. And it proves to be devastating. Ooh, the damage is getting gnarly. Oh my god, it's actually just over. Oi, 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 oi. Well, there you go, dude. Red answering Rhino Rush the right way, I guess. Wraith drops always really, really tight as long as you have the steel balls to get it done. To target lock on the Rhinos can work out pretty damn good. Me, I prefer overloads to stop a Rhino Rush personally, but hell, this little unit combo works pretty tight as well. Alright, boys. It's time for Sacco's redemption. Or is it? He's up against Scale, man. Scale on blue here, starting off as Marksman Specialist. Good old Crawler Chaff Sledgehammer Opener buys an extra couple Marksman as well to supplement this nerd, and you can see why actually he's going up against Arclight Sledgehammer Opener from Sacco, who is playing Aerial Specialist, and so these Marksmen are going to find a hell of a lot of purchase against these like medium-sized units. Just going to blast their way through these Archies and through these tanks. Very cool, very cool. And oi oi oi. I tell you what, man, I'm going to make another prediction again. I'm going to bet some Bugattis, I'm going to bet my house, I'm going to bet my goddamn bicycle. After we have the first unit selection round. Ooh, so not yet. Okay, I think it's round 3 it comes in, actually. Mass-produced Scorpion, I actually really, really rate this. Also like extended Phoenix range. But you know what? In these high MMR games, I very, very rarely see either, like, any players go for these. And so, yeah, we're actually just going to see Skip come out from Scare. I actually think that Mass-produced Scorpion is just fantastic, by the way. I think it's so good. It makes the score... What is happening? What is... Why was there a hacker on my screen? Hang on, where did it go? Did I just hallucinate? No, there it is. Okay, I thought I just hallucinated that for a moment. Scare, what are you doing? What is the meaning of this, dude? Okay. Alright, man. So, extended Phoenix range, a couple of packs of Phoenixes come out from Sacco. Alright, man, well, would you look at that? Sacco actually value an extended Phoenix range. I think is really quite excellent. Kind of guarantees that you can win the duel in the late game against the Marksman units, right? It becomes very, very easy to keep your Phoenixes just giga max range. Nice and safe from the Marksman, man. Now, this hacker, on the other hand, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what it's doing here. I mean, it's pretty good steals coming out. It's actually getting to collide here on a lot of not chaff. And remarkably, It's just buying a hell of a lot of time for the marksman on this side to connect like they must over here. And oh my god, it's actually gonna work out. What the hell, dude? That was a wrinkle brain hacker. Now, how much value it's actually gonna get after this point? Because surely Sacco's just gonna double up on Chaff a little bit here. Ooh, we have the level 3 Stangs. Oh god, the Vulcan. There's a lot of good options here, man. Yeah, Vulcan or Stangs. I probably would have went Stangs to be... Oh no, would I have? I think I would have went Vulcan if I was red, just because you're already up against 4 packs of crawlers. I would have been tempted to go the Stangs, I think. This blue? Oh Christ, maybe even... No, not the Overlord, actually. What am I talking about? Not the Overlord. But alright, man. It's Vulcan for both players. Ooh. Sticky Oil Bomb. Scares running over here. Interesting. Wow, Sacco's also running Sticky Oil Bomb. Dude, is that a thing? I actually see people use that these days. Double Vulcan comes out from Scare, actually. Taking advantage of the free unit unlock on the Vulcans. Which is always generally a really, really good thing to do. It's generally always a good idea. We see the extra crawlers come out from red as well. And the hacker, well, it's actually going to stick around. Wow, look at these guys splitting in 3 ways. That's like such perfect positioning, man. Alright. Pretty excellent from both players. That said, Sacco ain't done yet. He's still got some more supply left to drop. Additional crawlers going to come out. Maybe the backline. Okay, we're going to go for the backline on the right side. Could mass recruit here. Opts instead to just go Vulcan range. Okay. Look at that crawler split, dude. That's so perfect, man. Spreading the crawlers out like that, I mean, god, the value of that really can't be understated. Now, we've got a whole pack of additional crawlers arriving late now as well, so which is really going to nullify this hacker's impact this time around. It'll be curious to see if it gets even one hack on anything of value here, as it's already got a Ned connecting on it, and oh my god, it's just about going to get it done. Once you've hacked one, it becomes a lot easier to start hacking other high-value stuff. And it's actually kind of making it happen, once again buying a lot of time for our guys in the middle here. Would you look at that? The value hacker, dude. I've never seen this play before, just one casual hacker. Oi, oi, oi. Absorption module. Never see anybody go for this, even after the massive buffs to this item. And even with Vulcans on the field, neither player going to opt into it. I feel like Vulcan is one of the better units to pick up the absorption module on. But neither go down. And now Scare's going to pick up the Stangs after foregoing them a bit earlier on in the game. Decides that now is the time. We've got barriers to contend with now. They are also meeting Sacco's Overlord, which is a little bit spook. I'm not sure there's enough firepower here. We've really got to have the blue marksman connect on this. Which shouldn't be too hard, really. It shouldn't be too difficult to get the marksman to connect on the Overlord. Vulcans on the field, it will kill all of the chaff pretty quickly. Okay. Let's see, man. Show it down to the Vulcan. I almost want to see somebody just go into Sticky Oil Bomb and Incendiary Bomb, just because it would be funny, not because it would be good. But alright, here comes the last of the chaff dying on this side, and now you'd imagine the marksman is going to get to latch on the Overlord here, which it does. And with that, I mean, is there any way that... Oh wow, hang on, we actually leveled the hacker to level 2 as well, man. So we're kind of pumping the hacker, dude. We just believers in the hacker right now. Doesn't quite get the steal on the Vulcan, which is a bit of a shame. I think the timing here is going to work out pretty good for red, honestly. Gets the building kill at just the right time. Oh my god, no, it's going to take too long to kill this. And the one blue marksman is going to make all the difference. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't bet on who was going to win! Ah, I missed my timing. Oh well. Is what it is. Speed specialist from Sacco. No Vulcan's Descent. I mean, just me personally, I like the Vulcan's Descent, man. I think the Vulcan's Descent would be tight. Because I'd also probably buy Incendiary Bomb this round on my existing Vulcans. And so that the Vulcan's Descent guy would also get it as well. And I'd just plop it like right in the back line. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Or maybe even on the flanks would also be fine too. Get that fire in the ground. Ooh, we went for tank production there, I think. Yeah, tank production on this guy. Okay. Sacco kind of pivoting now into the carry style overlords. He does have Mothership available as well. Not that I imagine he's going to be hitting that. As soon as you got the Stangs on the ground, it kind of takes that off the table. Oh, wow. Straight into double shot on the marksman. Now that is interesting. What is the thought process behind that? This might just be Scare having a crazy read on this game. Sees the Overlord comes down. Maybe just predicting that more Overlords are going to come out. And he's expecting Sacco to not go into Mothership because, yeah, he already has the Stangs on the ground like we mentioned. So he might just have the perfect read on this, man. A little bit questionable positioning of the last marksman there. He ran out of time just a little. But alright, man. These double shot marksmen will break down the barrier pretty quickly over here as well. Provided they get to hit the correct targets, that is. Vulcan, a little bit stuck on this side on a useless arc light. But it's not going to matter too much. Marksman rolling in. We got the big Chungus marksman here and another big Chungus here, who are now going to start connecting on the giant units and just eviscerate the Vulcans on the ground. Now it's the Overlord's turns. Practically getting one-shotted. For all intents and purposes. Ooh, there it is. Okay. Sacco, man, Sacco, what's going on? How does Sacco turn this around? Ooh, this could change a lot. Goes for the 5 units of 1-cost wasps. Ooh. Oh, man. So, is Scare going to have a read on this? Is he going to expect this and just drop the explosive ammo and anti-air, maybe? On his Stangs? He's already got the Stang counter to this. You've got to imagine that Sacco's also going to spend some supply. Oh no, he's already spent everything. Just dropping another Overlord. And he actually went anti-air on his Wasp, so he's trying to get ahead of it that way. Okay, man. That's a big, big gamble from Sacco, dude. Just trying to straight up call the fact that Scare's also going to go for the Wasps. And is going to get ahead of him on tech. Scare does not have the advantage, actually, of being able to go Aerial Specialist on his Wasps. And I'm a bit surprised to see just more Fangs come out. I really thought we'd see, like, Stangs here, maybe Stangs here. Ready to counter this. Just ain't gonna go down like that. Okay, and suddenly Sacco's side of the board is starting to look really, really scary now. Just with the injection of Wasps. Okay. Let's see how it all comes together, man. Dude, the Wasp drops from the unit cards is just... they're so big. They make such a huge difference. And okay. They have the aerial advantage against Blue's Wasps. Let's see which line is going to melt first, and all the Wasps in middle are basically dead already. Same thing on the left side too. The Stangs are getting to connect now, but is it just going to be too little too late here, man? There's nothing really left on the ground to protect the Marksman line here. And so are the Marksman line even going to have time to connect on the Overlords anymore? Oh my god, they're just not. They might get 1 or 2. Oh god. Alright, man, that's a huge turnaround, dude. Sacco's super, super heads up play. Picking up Aerial Specialist on his Wasp there. Preempting Blue's decision. Enhancement module, improved Warfac. The barrier coming down. Okay, we're just going to get a barrier over here. We get another barriered Vulcan, by the way, on Sacco's side of the field. He also goes now into Incendiary Bomb. And there is the Aerial Specialist on the Stangs. Alright. Oi, 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 oi. I still don't know if this is going to be enough, man. It's 5 packs of wasps going up against 3 units of stangs. And the crawlers die basically instantly, so really it's just the blue sledgehammers, just the blue tanks that are protecting the stangs here. And they're not really doing a good job of protecting the super far out stangs either. But as soon as these tanks are dead, oh god, everything in the middle follows very, very quickly. Hey man, the hacker's actually still in there, by the way. It hasn't been sold. We're holding on to the hacker boy. For all that's worth. Okay, man. Let's see if these stangs can now do enough and stop this flood. It's worked out extremely good. It's actually upgraded some of these wasps as well. Also with plus range now, by the way, on Sacco's wasps. A lot of fire on the ground. The stangs are not going to drive into the fire, which is a big deal. Their crazy added range will make them sit back just a little bit, and the architecture on the wasps, they're starting to shred things a little. But these wasps, they're just taking a little too long to die, even with aerial specialists, man. Like, it's helping the stangs stay alive with the plus range. But it's still just not going to be quite enough, I don't think. Oi, 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 oi. Slight progress from blue, but an L nonetheless. Okay. We got to keep a really, really close eye on the upgrades on these wasps now. Sacco could be spiraling these things completely out of control here. Gonna pick up an amplifying core. Who is that going on? One of the overlords, maybe? Yeah, it goes on the overlord. Level 3 big chungus overlord over here now. He does have the option of elite marksman on his wasps, but they're still quite low level. So I guess it wouldn't come out yet. And what we got going on over here? Just upgrades on the stanks. We really need high explosive ammo, I feel, on the Mustangs. I feel like we could also really do with something like just plop some crawlers right here or something. As blue. Just drop them right there just to distract the incendiary bomb drops. Oh, wow. Okay. Elite marksman coming out. I mean, these guys now do devastating damage. So that's big at least. The crawlers here will distract one Vulcan's incendiary bombs. Oh, and same thing on the other side as well. Okay, so it's going to be a lot less fire on the ground, but at the same time, with the oil down here, that's going to torch a lot of crap real quick. And, oh, the Stang's going to be able to do this, man. I feel like the Stang's really going to benefit from high explosive ammo. That said, they're still getting to connect pretty damn cleanly on the wasps quite early at this phase. The fire in the ground also, there's just so much fire in the ground that it's actually killing off Red's chaff as well. And just now, maybe we have the damage and the range on these marksmen to actually ping off all of the overlords, and we do. It's a win, if not an emphatic win. We're going to get around 9. And oh my god. Okay. Underground threat comes out. I mean, you could just drop a rhino on the head of one of these guys. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think you can, actually. I don't think it's in a... I don't think it's a feasible attack range. Okay, both players going for the vanilla missile strike. Sort of makes sense. Gonna plop it down over here. No more levels available on these backline wasps. They are being stopped for now. Subterranean blitz coming out on the crawlers is going to protect them from the fire quite a bit. So quite a bit of value there. Sadly, this missile is going to connect so harshly on the Stangs that were just leveled here on blue. That said, we got a good connection as well coming out from blue onto Sacco at the back there too, so maybe kind of cancelling each other out. We see a lot of levels on the marksman, man. Couple level 6, level 5, level 4. These are just some insanely powerful marksmen, dude. And wow, we actually see the sticky oil bomb come out on a goddamn quintuple Vulcan build from Sacco. He's just gonna bathe the world in flames. That's his entire strat right now. We see the Subterranean Blitz also come out from blue as well. Smart. So much fire in the ground. We're gonna need those crawlers to stick around a little bit. But that said, man, is this just too much fire for even the Subterranean Blitz to care about. Oh my god. So a lot of the oil is going to get shot over here to begin with. So that's not so bad. Look at the fire, dude. Oh god. Maxman now going to ping down this guy before it gets off another round of bombs, I think. Oh my god. Or not. Just get off my... Dude, look at the fire, dude. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just impressed by the carpet of flames. Distracted by the fact that, you know, the Maxman actually taking another dub here. Their range is just so superior at this point that the Overlords are not even able to get in close. And my god, man. How does one even rectify this? The Wraiths? I feel like the Wraiths for blue could be really, really good. Yeah, I feel like they could be really, really excellent. Just have the Wraiths at like a medium to far back distance. You know, have them arrive quite late to the fight and protect against late arriving Wasps. Because I feel it's quite likely right now that Sacco goes into Mothership on his Overlords. Not quite opting into that. Goes Arclights, Range, Elite Marksman. Also going to need Charge Shot then as well, right? If you're going to go for the Arclights. Are using these guys to kill ground units, right? How are we using these Arclights? They're getting put at like that medium distance. They're going to be used as anti-air. Okay. Alright, so we're using the Arclights instead to play around the possibility of Wasp spam, I guess, from the Overlords. Oof, but look at this dude. Sacco has other plans. Crazy investment in the Scorpions here. And then does eventually go into the Mothership. Okay. So the Mothership play with the Wasp spam is eventually going to come out. Oh my god, this is so many units on the field, dude. Holy crap. Okay. So the Scorpions have come out to counter the Arclights, and the Arclights have come out to counter the Wasps. Now, the question is, which of them is going to get value first, and which is going to get eviscerated before it gets to do anything? Because I think that Scorpion pickup is really, really good. Really, really good. I still would have liked to have seen the the Wraiths come out for blue. I feel like they would have acted a little bit better as like a late arriving unit to deal with any Wasps that are being produced by the Overlords. The amount of fire on the ground is just toasting my CPU in real time. Oh my god, look at it. Look at this. What is this, dude? Okay. Oh my god! So many died just before the Wasps were produced that second time. Is there enough Marksmen left alive to do this? They are getting to connect. But the Scorpions also on the field are going to get some key shots off. It's going to be a crazy poke battle, and this battle is not even going to end here, man. It's like, what? 2 Marksmen versus 1 Scorpion. Oh my god. And so Sacco actually lives, dude. Round 10. Taking only 200 damage. That just doesn't happen, man. Like, what the hell? Wasp Swarm, Senior Attack Specialist for blue. I think I really like the Senior Attack Specialist ahead of Wasp Swarm, to be fair. God, I can't believe the amount. Look at this. What? How am I supposed to cast this, dude? Like, how am I actually supposed to cast this many units on the field? I might just not even try at this point. Like, it's just crazy. The rapid reload on the Marksman, dude. I think that seals it, you know. Because we have so many Marksmen on field now as well that the rapid reload allows them to also... Look at this blob. What is this? Oh, this is ridiculous. Like, it actually helps them to actually deal with the Wasps a little bit better as well. Which is why we also see just level 1 Marksmen being purchased here as well, right? They're kind of killing 2 birds, 1 stone, you know? They're able to deal with both the Overlords and the Wasps when you have enough Marksmen like this. We also see the plus range button being pushed. And okay, dude. These Overlords are just going to stall as long as they can. They're going to try and live until there's only Marksmen and maybe a few Arclights left. And all the while, they're just running back and forth, spamming out Wasps. And so they're trying to not engage in the Marksmen. The risk of this is that if you lose the frontline battle too hard as red, then you can just lose one of your buildings before these Overlords are even done with their patrol route. And if you lose one of those buildings, well, obviously you're in a hell of a lot of trouble, right? So let's just see if this works out, man. You know what? I'm gonna go automatic camera for this one. Let's just get cinematic with this one, man. Oh, yo. The strafing run at the back looking pretty glorious. Spawning amalgams of wasps over there as they're doing that. The fire in the ground is just chowing down everything. Giant units about to fall on all fronts now. Last Vulcan goes down over here. Now, once again, we have that sniper battle. Question is, are these overlords going to come in now and protect the buildings? Which is the main risk of doing that strafing maneuver. It looks like they're going to arrive in just in time. Oh, until that building drops. And then the next building drops too. And oh, yo. In the end. What a close game, dude. Oh my god. That was such a good game. I'm so happy I watched this one. Are you kidding me, man? A bad day for Sacco, but you know what? GG at the same time, man. Some crazy good plays. Some crazy good reads. With the Wasp units as well. This strafe maneuver, so close to working out. So close to working out, man. The risk, like we said, is the buildings dropping. It actually dropped on the other side in the end. But oh my goodness, it was like 1 second. 1 second the timing was off there before the guys actually started piling in. But really close game. Awesome game to spectate. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all did enjoy. Hey, make sure to check out, or rather not check out, make sure to share your replays again, by the way, in the good old Mechabellum Discord, in the share your replay section. If you have an insane game, post the replay in there. Links to that down below in the description. And there's a good chance that I'll get to actually checking out your games, man. Took a little bit of a hiatus recently, trying to get back into this. But hey, for now, thanks for watching. Do enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to catch all of y'all just a tad bit later, man.